Think about that. This is why ancient civilizations, certain ones, rejected the concept of money. And this is how our system works today. You have a finite amount of money and you charge interest on it. So how is it possible, if there's a finite amount, for everyone to pay back all the debt in the world?
Dude, I hate to break it to you, but there's
It's not possible. Technically there's no way to pay off all the debt in the world.
No.
So as soon as you take money with interest, you're
Shuz butt.
which is why it was illegal until the Renaissance.
What made it legal?
The feudal system.
Greed. I have a lot of airsoft guns in the studio. My favorite one is this M9 Beretta, but the thing is, it's broken. Like, this is a quality airsoft gun. Oh yeah.
Played a game with it.
Oh. It's just my favorite to look at. Like when we talk about stuff, it's like a fidget item, you know? Have you ever fixed an airsoft gun, Jake?
I fix airsoft guns all the time. How about this? If I fix this, I get 1 Stevens buck from you.
A Stevens buck?
Yeah.
I don't think people even know what a Stevens buck is.
There's this great place nearby where Nick and I eat lunch almost every day. Each lunch meal is 1 Stevens buck. And sometimes Nick and I trade Stevens bucks depending on what day it is and who forgets whose wallet.
Form of currency.
Yeah, between him and I, it's a form of currency. It's on the rise.
I think we should actually print out some Stevens bucks.
So if I can fix this.
All right, if you can fix this,
right.
I owe you a Stevens buck.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Steve, if you remember, came in last week and said we had to put in this handrail, we had to go get straps and everything, and we have to get a big ol' flammable liquid storage cabinet for all like our flammable stuff, spray paint, aerosol. Set that up so we have a delivery of a big old cabinet. That's the hallway around where all the stuff that we have stuff around, all like where the spray paint and stuff at.
Figure out where to put it. Could also go in this laundry room. It's kind of random.
Yeah.
And doing the laundry.
Watch
The
out.
laundromat burnt down, so I've been doing this for the last 3 years.
But now we can store all of our spray paint, our explosives,
Fireworks. per the order of the great city of Los Angeles,
And the great Steve.
and the great Steve, we are required to put this fire cabinet into our workshop. We think we found a place for it.
Right here.
No, in here. I think we'll just put it right here. It's gonna be kind of awkward, but like it's the best spot for it.
Yeah, it's pretty awkward.
We're gonna move.
No, I mean in general, that's pretty awkward. Because it cuts off the ability to go around the table.
No one goes over there, and
The
there'll still be
cameraman
room.
always goes over
Trust
there.
me, there'll still be room. Jeez. See, everything I
Truck.
do, I gotta put up with.
Applesauce.
Put up with some
Subscribe.
sort of dissent. Everything I do, I gotta put up with. Well, that's your problem right there, boy.
What?
There's an airsoft BB in the hammer. Ready? Ready? I'm about to fix this.
Whoa!
Done.
By golly,
She'll fire.
she'll fire. Give me a baby.
I told you she'll party back here. Look out.
Firing! Oh!
You have the safety on.
Is it?
Whoa!
Fired!
Now you can finish your movie scene where the person has the gun pointed at the bad guy at the end.
Here you go, Jake.
Oh, dude.
Bug.
One
These are Stevens bucks. Dude, hold on. These should be Stevens bucks.
They're all labeled.
Dude, look at those Stevens bucks, dude.
Dude, there's a finite supply.
God damn. No, the feudal system just valued land over cash. There was a lot of reasons, but one of the reasons was the kings and queens didn't want people that controlled the money to have more power than they did. Oh, yeah, you're right. How do we control the
we need to
supply?
regulate.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
This is freaking beautiful. Just put everything, you know, like, oh my
spray paint, all
God.
that stuff. We got it delivered this morning for super cheap. Found them on Craigslist, but
Well, what did they
do all of it.
what did it cost? What do you,
Plus delivery and everything all in $375.
Really?
that's a $1,200, $1,500 cabinet.
What are you doing here today?
I am here to take photographs for the insurance company, the fire insurance company, because they requested when the inspector was here that I put a handrail in, even though there's never been a handrail there in 35 years ever. Built one immediately, and they wanted me to put earthquake strapping on the water heater, which I did immediately. And they also said that people that have flammable materials have to have a real approved double metal fire, and you guys got one. It's unbelievable. I gotta take a photograph of this. This is just like beautiful, man. Man. Because you know what was weird was that I was showing, I said, hey, look at this. This is really great. These guys, these are all props, or, you know, and they make their own swords, they make their own things, they shoot their own things, they construct their own helmets, right?
Yeah.
They do all this neat stuff where they fabricate their own stuff. And we're sitting out in the back in the garden, and he goes, how do they fabricate those neat masks? And I went, I don't know, foam core, they put it together, paint it. He goes, you think those masks are flammable? I go, I don't know, I've never lit one on fire. I have no idea. He goes, because I'm gonna have to inspect what materials they make the masks out of, and if they do, they're gonna need an approved fire cabinet. And I went, what?
How about this?
I mean, so first of all, is it the company that pays for the Stevens?
No. The company doesn't have anything to do with this. We're talking Stevens bucks.
If we lose one of these little Stevens bucks, we have to buy a whole Stevens. Each Steven buck is worth 14 American dollars.
That's true. Let's see, so here, come here.
Here, over here.
Information. In the money game, information is everything, and we can't let them know.
For every Stevens buck that I get from you is a lunch at Stevens that you have to pay for.
That is what a Stevens buck means. Give a buck to somebody that already owes you. It's just representative of the debt. How do we indebt everybody when we have all the bucks?
So if I get a Stevens buck from you, that's you paying me, that's paying lunch for me, and I get to use that Stevens buck at any time.
Okay, so I give you a Stevens buck.
Okay?
Now what happens?
When I go to Stevens, I tell you I want to spend my Stevens buck, which means you have to pay for my lunch.
Yeah, so anytime... Wait, no, we're figuring this out. We're figuring this out, because
I need another battery ASAP, I'm on red. So
anytime you
it's an IOU for Stevens lunch.
Anytime you hold a Stevens buck, you have an IOU. Oh god, that's gonna get confusing so fast.
It's a currency, it's an economy.
Okay, so the current...
This ain't no con.
Nick, I got news for you.
So,
the entire reserve system is a con. All right.
You owe me a Stevens buck.
Yeah. Wait. So I do owe you when I give it to you.
Yes.
Okay.
Now when I go to Stevens, I can say I want to spend my Stevens buck that Jake gave me.
So Jake has to pay.
So Jake has to pay my lunch.
No one owes anyone anything.
But you want a free lunch.
But I want a free lunch. Like,
So maybe you should write your name on the buck.
in the previous thing with the gun, since we bet on that and you lost,
I have to give you a
you'd
Stevens
give
buck.
me a buck that I would then hold until we
Whatever,
get to
but I should write
Stevens.
my name on it, right?
If it's a true currency, the more bucks you have, the better of a position you're in.
I still think we should write names to make it specific. Because it is a specific thing, it's not like...
That means because
you know what? I think the
you
only
lost.
fair rule is after... So here, look, give me that buck. I write my name down on this. I owe you a Stevens. There you go. You can cash it in whenever, and then once I pay for your Stevens, you give it back, and I burn it. They're worth nothing until I sign my name on it. And then it's worth everything. Then it's worth $14. Plus it's more dramatic if
We
you
don't burn it though. We don't burn it though.
You have to put it in your
How about
sandwich
this?
and eat it.
We each have a unique seal or signature. Only that person can write it. If your sigil is on a Stevens buck and someone gives it to you, you're like, fuck,
You
this
owe
person
that
owes me
person.
lunch. So that way you don't have to be connected necessarily to the debt that, like, if you and I made that debt,
So I'd
and you give
a
it to me,
Stevens buck
now
and
I
that's
could
it.
make a debt and I'd be like, well, I have a Nick buck, and I could give it to
So I have
Carmichael.
to pay for
and
his
then-
shit? Because
for
it's
lunch.
backed up by my wallet.
Yeah.
What's to say it's not going to get recirculated unfairly if you don't get rid of it or destroy it?
Because you have a good bank. You go-
Yeah, it has to go back to me. It needs
yeah,
to be...
I just want to confirm that.
Yeah, but then you hold it, you can do
Yeah, I
whatever
guess
you
I can
want
just
with
hold it.
I mean, we could just make money with our sigils on it. That would be a lot easier.
that'd be a way.
Wait.
Why don't we
Printing
just-
money?
Print some money. Yeah.
Yeah, this is really interesting conversation because this is kind of how state currency used to work, which is why we had to get off that system.
States would do this to each other.
Yeah, they'd do this to each other and be like, well, Virginia's got great money, but New Hampshire, I don't know about them. Yeah, you can design whatever bill you want. It's just known. It has to have one common mark on it that establishes that as a Stevens buck.
We should have them all look uniform except for the faces and the signatures. Like,
So we are literally making our own currency for free lunches around
Yes.
here.
we should make them the size of bills. Yeah, worthless.
Oh, let's make them the size of bills.
Or like,
And then if they're so that means they have to be 6 inches by, was it 2.5?